Hello everyone, this is Irish from pdmg, and I'm here today to talk about Canadian seller tax requirements on Amazon. Let's begin. If you sell products in Canada, you're responsible for paying any applicable taxes, destination duties, and custom clearance fees before your product can be sold to Canadian residents or stored in an Amazon fulfillment center. If your products are located outside of Canada before you ship them to a Canadian address or to Amazon's fulfillment center, you or your designated agent must act as importer of record and be reported as such on customs declarations. Here are the requirements for a non-resident importer. Sellers who are located outside of Canada who import goods into Canada for sale on the Amazon.ca site are non-resident importers by the Canada Border Services Agency. The Canada Border Services Agency and Canada Revenue Agency interact with all businesses through business numbers. A non-resident importer must obtain a business number from the Canada Revenue Agency prior to importing goods into Canada. The business number has 15 digits, 9 numbers to identify the business, plus 2 letters and 4 numbers to identify the program and each account. Sellers can register for a business number or add an import-export account to an existing business number by calling 1-800-959-5525. You may also obtain a business number by registering online or by completing Form RC1, Request for a Business Number. Send a completed form to your nearest tax center. The account is free of charge as soon as the form is received and reviewed. You must provide your import-export account on your customs documents. This applies to most shipments that enter Canada. You only use your import-export account for importing or exporting. Tariff and duty rate system. Most imported goods are subject to Goods Service Tax, or GST, at a rate of 5%. If duty is applicable, duty is added to the value of the goods and the GST will apply on the duty-paid value of the shipment. It is the seller's responsibility to comply with all Canadian customs, importation, and taxation laws and regulations, including applicable duty and tax requirements. Federal and provincial sales tax. There are 2 types of sales tax in Canada. Federal sales tax, known as Goods and Services Tax or Harmonized Sales Tax, or HST. The GST and HST are administered jointly and commonly referred to as simply GST or HST. Whether GST or HST applies depends on the province or territory. Provincial sales tax, known as Provincial Sales Tax or PST. Quebec Sales Tax or QST, or Retail Sales Tax or RST, depending on the province. Not all provinces have a provincial sales tax regime. Whether PST, RST, or QST applies depends on the province. Please contact a tax advisor in your specific province if you have questions as to what your tax charges will be. When you make a sale on Amazon.ca, you may be required to register, collect, and any of the above taxes even if you do not have a physical presence in Canada or a particular province. Federal and provincial sales tax registration. To collect federal sales tax on your sales in Canada, you must register for GST or HST with Canada Revenue Agency. This registration is in addition to registering as a non-resident importer. The frequency in which you remit sales tax to the Canada Revenue Agency is determined by your annual sales in Canada. Lower volume sellers on Amazon.ca will generally fall in the category of a yearly filer, meaning once a year they are required to report the amount of tax collected on sales to Canadian customers. You can register yourself with the Canada Revenue Agency and provincial tax authorities. If you are an importer, after your importer number is issued, you will receive a questionnaire from the Canada Revenue Agency to complete and return. GST or HST registration will be completed approximately 6 to 8 weeks after the form has been submitted. You will need to separately register for provincial sales tax in non-HST provinces if you are required to collect sales tax in those provinces. Now, important note to keep: the information given does not constitute tax, legal, or other professional advice and must not be used as such. You should consult your professional advisors if you have any questions. And that is all for today about Canadian seller tax requirements. I hope you found this helpful, and if you want to learn more about Amazon, please check out our previous videos or visit our website. Links are provided in the description box. If you have any more questions or suggestions, feel free to comment down below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for future content. Thank you.